In this video, we're going to talk about one thing you can do to double your real estate profits in record time with one thing you're probably leaving on the table that a lot of people don't really enjoy doing that much or do that well. My name's Dustin Hahn, and we use the strategies on this channel to do 5, 10, sometimes 15 deals per month. We are experts at finding real estate for 40 to 90% below market value. So what's the one thing you can do to double your profits? And it's very, very simple, and that is proper follow-up. Now, I know it sounds very Captain Obvious, like, oh yeah, of course, follow-up. However, what I've noticed is most people don't do it correctly, or they don't do it at all. I've definitely left a lot of money on the table in our business by not following up properly and consistently. So what's an example of good follow-up? So I'll start this with a story. So we got a house under contract 6 months ago. They were asking $174,000 for the house. And just yesterday, we ended up getting it under contract for $60,000. And that is purely a product of proper follow-up and keeping the relationship going. Because remember, people's circumstances change, and it's important for you to be top of mind when those circumstances change. So for example, maybe their divorce is just starting when you reach out to them and they're not quite in a motivated position. So that's why it's important to always keep the dialogue going. So what does that look like? Well, a perfect example of good follow-up is you have a couple different avenues. Oh, by the way, if you like the content, make sure to thumbs up and subscribe and ask a question in the comments if you have a question. So what are the two kind of follow-up things that happen, right? So say you're sending text messages. Avenue one is you send a text message and nobody replies. So put them into a bucket of non-reply and then hit them again maybe 30 days later. I wouldn't really follow up much past 2 or 3 if someone has not replied. Now, if you're talking to somebody and you have them on the phone and maybe the offer's not quite right, don't just give up. Put them in a long-term follow-up and check in with them every single month to see where they're at on their journey as far as becoming motivated to sell. And you start planting those seeds, and what happens is those seeds start to pop as you move down the line. So it's a really easy way to basically double the productivity and the profit of your lead sources. Now, I know it sounds like super simple, but we've left millions on the table by not following up. And a lot of people are just very fixated on like the quick fix, like the cold call to the text message, like I want that deal and I want it now. And they often forget about planting seeds along the way. So go make some cold calls, send some text messages, and make sure to follow up, because those seeds will come, and then you could have a month sometimes where 3 or 4 of them pop because you've been harvesting them. And that's how you create the long-term success and become profitable in real estate. So if you want to learn more, go ahead, book a call down below, and we'll teach you how to find property for 40 to 90% below market value. So thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one.